Welcome to Bocholt in Belgium for the 43rd running of the Sezoens Rally, the 5th round of the 2019 Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship. All the great names of the Belgian rally world are at the start, so this should be an exciting affair. This is reigning champion Chris Prinsen with co-driver Bram Eelbode at the wheel of their VW Polo R5. Prinsen has won this Sezoens Rally already 2 times in the past, and he takes the best start, setting the fastest times in the opening stages.
Chris Prinsen, dat heet dan een overtuigende start.
Chris Prinsen, that's what's called a convincing start. Yeah, it's going well. It's going fast as well. Don't take any risk because it's very slippery, especially the first 2 ones, because it's a bit wet under the trees, and they've sprayed the gravel bits against the dust, so that's a bit slippery as well. So you have to be careful with the wet tires. This is the leader in the championship for the moment. Cédric Chorin also at the wheel of a VW Polo. Chorin is leading the championship for the first time. That might change his tactics.
Ça change la tactique un petit peu.
So does that change the tactics a bit? Just a bit, but not really, because Chris has a rally less than us, so he can catch up. I haven't driven here for 4 years, so I have to find the rhythm a bit. So after the 3 stages that we've done here, I'll try to move the rhythm up for the next ones. Adrian Furnemore, winner of 1 rally in the Jobfixers BRC this year, lacks a bit of experience on this rally, which has a quarter of the stages are gravel. It's pretty unique. Yeah, we tried a different tire choice, but that wasn't a good choice. So we didn't make any mistakes in this loop, so that was good. It was very difficult in the first 2 stages, so we will have to move up the rhythm a bit. Guilain de Mévius in a Skoda Fabia R5, just like Furnemore. But de Mévius makes a small mistake here, but can continue.
Guilain de Mévius, een petite sortie.
Guilain de Mévius, a small mistake in the first stage. Yeah, we even made 2. We made another one in the next stage. So we'll have to stop making mistakes. One of the promising youngsters in the Belgian rally world, Sébastien Béderet, official Skoda Belgium driver. Only did this rally once, has plenty to learn.
Sébastien Béderet, pas de soucis jusqu'à présent.
Sébastien Béderet, no worries until now. No, the car is going really well. I think we had a good rhythm to start for this first loop. We need a couple of things to change, so to get better. Vincent Verschuren, the 2017 Belgian Rally Champion, driving with co-driver Gert Broekhaert here.
Beter en beter. We zijn,
it's going better and better. I think we had a bit of a careful start, made some small mistakes, but getting into the rhythm. Changed back to the hard Michelin tires, so I have to get the confidence back, but it's going well. Here's Patrick Snijders, plenty of experience, not really with the R5 Polo. Jan Michiel Krakow has switched from the Ford Fiesta to the Skoda Fabia R5 last rally, and it's getting better and better in the Jobfixers Skoda. 7th after 3 stages.
Het was eigenlijk niet slecht.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. First 2 stages were pretty good. Third was a bit less, but I don't know where I lost the time, so we have to check the onboards now. Dutchman Erik van Loon, back from the Morocco Desert Challenge.
Van de woestijn weer naar Limburg, dat is een hele aanpassing.
From the desert back to Belgium, it's a rather change. Yeah, it's a big change, especially plenty of people have done some rallies already in Belgium. It's the first time that I drive the Skoda. I had a hard crash in Morocco, so but I don't suffer from it. So but I keep some margin with the car because I don't know the circumstances. This is Irishman Stephen Wright with Belgian co-driver Eddie Smeets. He's been on the podium a couple of times here. And here's Tuur van den Abelen making his R5 debut. Another Dutchman at the start as well in Holland with Michiel Becks. And here's Henry Schmelke switching from a Porsche to a VW R5. Standings after 3 stages. Prinsen leading from Chorin, then Bedouet, Verschuren in 4th and Furnemont in 5th. The Pirelli juniors are at the Sezoens as well. After 4 stages, Tobias Bruls is in 4th. He's a hard attacking Thibaut Mazin in 3rd position. Nearly went off the road there, but held it beautifully, his little Peugeot. Gilles Pic has little or no experience here. It's still 2nd in the Pirelli junior category. But there's no stopping Grégoire Munster, again leading in his Opel Adam.
Grégoire Munster, the Bocholt Rally, is that
Grégoire Munster, the Bocholt Rally is something you like? Yes, I like it a lot. It's a very nice rally with tarmac and gravel. It's not easy because the car is set up for tarmac, but we're having fun here. We really like it. In the M Cup, Frankie Bula is fighting hard with his BMW, but it's not easy. Here's Deals with his small M1. But it's Gunther Monnens leading after 5 stages, and he only has 6 seconds in hand. Arthur Broekhoven with his Ford Escort leading the Belgian Historic Championship.
Ja, voor mij is het een tweede keer hier, een eerste keer uitgevallen.
For me it's the second time here. The first time I had to retire with some mechanical problems. I've never driven on gravel, so I really have to adapt. The differential is not really working, so we have to get to the end without issues. Kino Kin is with his BMW, fighting hard to try to get to the lead. But for the moment he's a second behind this man, Dirk de Veur. Has 19 seconds in hand after 5 stages. Stephen Wright back on the stages where he took 3 podium positions in the last 4 rallies.
You know, Eddie always does such a great job hosting us as well, so it's very hard to say no because you know, we always go home happy.
Eddie, dat ben jij, Eddie Smeets.
Eddie, that's you, Eddie Smeets. You've changed back to Stephen Wright. You're not here with your regular driver. What's the reason for that? Well, I should have driven here with Mats van den Brandt, but after the accident in Tielt, we've stopped our program for the moment. So I had a plan B and I asked Stephen again. Guylain de Mevius fighting hard to get back to the front. It's not easy for the Mayviews. He's only in 8th position after 5 stages. Peter Jan Michiel Krakow just ahead of him in 7th. Doing a great rally with the Skoda Fabia R5. Patrick Sneyers getting to grips with the VW Polo. Setting real good times here.
Maar het was wel wat verraderlijk. Het was nog,
yeah, it was a bit tricky. It was a bit wet under the trees. So it's drying now, so it could be better. But they're going very fast, and on gravel as well. I have the impression there's less grip than during the other years. Hard attacking Skoda once again. Here's Adrian Furnemont. He's in 5th for the moment, trying to catch up with the leaders. Vincent Verschuren putting his Skoda through the paces in 4th. And here's youngster Sébastien Bedouret doing a great job in only his 2nd time here at the start on this very typical rally. He's in 3rd after 5 stages. And Cédric Chorin is still in 2nd.
Droite du parcours de rail et frein pour gauche, ferme gauche 40 derrière le bac, ferme gauche 40 derrière le bac. 50 mètres gauche à fond, allez c'est bien, 60 mètres droite 10 à fond, ouvre et ferme à fond absolu, corde si besoin, il y a peut-être...
But this is that clear leader in the Sezoens Rally. The reigning champion Chris Prinsen takes all 5 opening stages and leads with 14 seconds in hand. So a good start for Chris Prinsen and co-driver Bram Eelbode.
We hebben gewoon geprobeerd een auto te maken die...
We've just tried to build a car that gives plenty of confidence, so I don't have to search for the feeling on the gravel, but we didn't have the shakedown, so we couldn't try it, but I'm feeling good at the wheel. Prinsen leading then from Charan, then Bedere, Verschuren in 4th and Furnemont in 5th. That was the end of part 1. See you after the break. Back in Bocholt for the 5th round of the Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship. This is Thibaut Mazin in his Peugeot in the Pirelli Junior category. But it's still Grégoire Munster leading the Sezoens Rally. In the Pirelli Junior category, that is. Frankie Bula trying to make up time in the M Cup. He's up to 2nd now. But still behind this man, Gunther Monnens now has 52 seconds in hand after 10 of the 15 stages. This is one of the Porsches at the start, one of Robbie Moore's, but here's the quickest one. Romain Delay with co-driver Jérôme Bollet leading the GT category. Jan Michiel Kwakko trying to make up time, but still in 7th after 10 stages.
En 70. Links 12 half lang. Sluit 18 couperen om 100. Rechts over top. Even links 50.
Here's Patrick Snares. Still going strong.
Ja, we hebben een goede boekel gereden nu.
Yeah, we had a good loop here. We had small changes at the car, and that pays off. I think I found a way now to drive an R5. Yeah, it pays off. We had good times, even the scratch here, and so that's a good result. Adrian Furnemont.
Entrée, droit gauche 30, mini pas plus saute et 50, droite gauche 40 mini.
Ouais, c'est clair ce matin, manque de confiance.
Yeah, it's clear this morning we've lacked a bit of confidence, did a wrong tyre choice. So it's difficult to continue if you start like that, but we've had a scratch, so I like the stage. Vincent Verschuren in 4th. Getting closer to the 2nd position of this man. Sébastien Bedere only has 7 seconds in hand now on his fellow Skoda driver.
Ça se passe plutôt bien jusqu'ici.
Oh, it's going pretty well. We were faster than last year, which is a good thing. But now for the moment we're just a bit too careful in certain braking areas, so we have to speed up a bit. Cédric Charin, on the other hand, a bit of bad luck. He was in 2nd position, but then he had a puncture a bit later on. And Chris Prinsen is still leading at the moment.
Het is toch heel tricky. Het ligt enorm.
It's very tricky. It's a very dirty road. So the last stage is like it's like we're driving in a field. It's very dangerous to cut the corners. I've just drove around them. I did want to avoid the puncture. So here's the classification after 8 of the 15 stages. Prinsen leading from Charan, then Bedere, Verschuren and Furnemont. We're over halfway through the rally, and issues for Thibaut Mazin.
Ça se passait pas trop mal, on se battait pour le podium.
Yeah, I wasn't doing too badly, but then we had a puncture in the last stage, so I think we have to get the podium. Is it easy to have a puncture here? Yeah, oh yes, it's very big rocks on the road, very dangerous here. A lot of gravel, so we have to cut the cords, and otherwise we make mistakes, and then you can have a puncture. Mazin would retire a bit after that, and it's still Munster leading, and it's still Mullins leading in the AM Cup. De Veu still leading in historic, just ahead of Gino Kenis. And Romain Delay is still the quickest of the Porsches in 13th overall. Dutchman Michiel Becks trying to get into the top 10. He's 11th for the moment. Just behind his countryman Erik van Loon. There's only 11 seconds between those two. So it could be a good fight for who is the fastest of the Dutchmen. Steven Wright in 9th for the moment. Not really able to match the pace of the leading Belgian drivers this time. Peter Jan Michiel Krakow still having a good fight with Guilain de Mevius for 7th and 8th position.
De remmen zijn eigenlijk goed op dit moment.
Yeah, brakes are good for the moment. Accelerating is good as well, but we have to learn to play the car on the gravel. And then I think I just go a bit quicker. I didn't have any scary moment for this time. So we have to finish the rally here and get some mileage.
73%.
and give myself 73% of the points. Guilain de Mevius in 7th for the moment, but he only has just under 5 seconds in hand on Krakow, so that could be a good fight until the end. Very nice drone footage here from Cédric Cherin, who no longer is in 2nd, for he had a puncture.
Léger frein, pour tout droit, gauche, droite, casse, moins rasé, pylône. Voilà, creux vers moi.
Bah écoutez, on a fait une crevaison.
Yeah, we had a puncture at 4 kilometers from the end of the stage. I don't know, I think it was on the jump that I punctured. I didn't hit anything, just on hitting the ground, it boom, had puncture. I don't think I made a mistake, but that's part of a rally. So Cherin now in 6th, right behind Patrick Snares, who's in 5th. Feeling more and more at ease with the Polo. Adrian Fourmont gains a position, trying to edge closer.
Le rythme est bon maintenant.
I have a good rhythm, but we've lost a lot of time in the beginning, so it's going to be difficult to get back. I think I like these stages a lot. Do some good stages, but trying to gain ground on the top 3 will be very difficult. It's going to be a hard fight until the end of the rally. Vincent Verschuren still in 3rd with the Skoda. And he's trying to gain some time on Sébastien Bederet, but with 5 stages to go, the difference between the two is 7 seconds.
Ça fait du bien au moral, surtout sur un
Yeah, it's very pleasing, because especially since we don't really know this rally. We've made some changes to the setup and it really works, so we'll try to continue like that. Chris Princeton, on the other hand, can already control the rally. Heading for a 3rd win of the season.
Gaat alles goed?
Yeah, everything is going well. We tried to be quick and safe. There was a couple of stages where I avoid the dirty corners. You immediately lose some time, but I don't really care. I try